welcome back to my channel. Today, if you couldn't tell by my light up Christmas tree sweater, we are gonna be DIYing some ugly Christmas sweaters. Now, a few years ago, I wanted to go buy an ugly Christmas sweater. I wanted to wear my Christmas pride out for everyone to see, and I started looking online and they were literally like $60. I was like, girl, I am not paying $60 for an ugly sweater that I can literally wear for like 3 weeks tops every year. So I started messing around. I went to Michael's and got a bunch of stuff, and I realized it is so much fun to make your own ugly Christmas sweater. There are no rules. You can go absolutely nuts and just make whatever you want. It's kind of my favorite thing ever, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna live in this for like the next 3 weeks. And probably after that, honestly, I'm probably just gonna like wear this for the rest of my life. It's cool. Just play along, guys. It's fine. So if you're digging the ugly Christmas sweater, if you're thinking of trying it out for yourself, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and let me know down in the comments. And if you're new to my channel and this is your first impression of me, first of all, I'm sorry. Second of all, please hit subscribe and join our little Schultzzie squad. I make new videos every Tuesday and every Friday. It's so much fun, and I hope that you guys like this video. Now, let's get into it. Yay for ugly Christmas sweaters! Oh my gosh, these are my favorite. I am so happy with the way they came out. The first one I'm gonna start out with is by far my favorite because it actually lights up, which is kind of amazing. I got a red knit sweater from Target to act as the base, and I will put all the supplies for each sweater and where I got it down in the description, so if you wanna make it for yourself, just check that out. So for the Christmas tree, I actually bought a bunch of green tinsel, and I was planning on making the little tree on the sweater, but then I found this pre-made tinsel tree at the Dollar Tree, so I decided just to use that, but you can totally make your own with some tinsel. So I hot glued my tree to the sweater, and then just to make it light up, I got these wire lights from Target. They are battery powered, so just glue the box to the back of the sweater and then wrap the wire around the neck and poke it through the sweater onto the front so that you can wrap the wire around the Christmas tree. As you're wrapping the wire, you can add a little bit of hot glue every now and then to make sure that it stays in place and is really secure. And make sure that you get the wire lights like this instead of normal Christmas lights because they're really pliable and easy to shape around the tree since they're like wire based. And then all you have to do is turn your sweater on and you have a light up ugly Christmas sweater with actual lights. This one is so simple but so hilarious, and you will totally win every ugly sweater contest ever. So the next ugly sweater is a Christmas present. This is super cheap to make, and you can put it together in like 5 minutes, so it is the perfect last minute ugly Christmas sweater. I started off by picking a sweater that had a pattern that kind of looked like wrapping paper to begin with, and then I just got this giant glittery bow from Michael's. I hot glued that to the sweater, but only glue it in the middle and then do a tiny dab on the corners of the bow so it still looks really poofy and full and natural. Then I made a name tag that says "To Sierra from Santa," and I laminated that just by wrapping a piece of tape around the paper. I started off by hot gluing the tag in the middle, but I ended up moving it to the top later so that it was easier to read. So make sure to just put the tag somewhere where it's super visible. I also wanted to make the sweater jingle so that it was very Christmassy, so I took some bells and strung them onto a pipe cleaner, and then I wrapped the pipe cleaners around the center of the bow. And that is it for this Christmas sweater. My biggest piece of advice is if you're gonna make this one, the bigger the bow, the more hilarious the sweater. So make sure to pick out a giant, ridiculous bow. It will totally bring the whole sweater together. Next up is the stocking sweater. This one is great if you want to have a built-in pocket to carry around your phone or your favorite beverage. You can take it all with you. Start off by taking a stocking and hot gluing it to the sweater. If you want to be able to hold something heavy in it, make sure to put glue around all the edges. Also, after you use the hot glue, run your hand inside the sweater to make sure the glue isn't seeping through and gluing your sweater together. Next, I took a string of gold beads and ran them around the outside of the stocking, just kind of outlining it and giving it a little more Christmas pizzazz. This was all I was planning to do for this sweater, but I thought it looked a little bit too plain to be my ugly Christmas sweater, so I glued 2 ribbons above the stocking, and it was the perfect finishing touch. Honestly, my biggest recommendation for making an ugly sweater is to just head to Michael's or Target or the dollar store, get a bunch of cheap little Christmas knickknacks and hot glue them to the sweater, and you can just kind of make it look like Christmas threw up on your sweater. Okay, so you guys know by now that I'm obsessed with my dogs, so of course I couldn't get through this video without making an ugly Christmas sweater for Bella. I ordered a plain red dog sweater on Amazon and hot glued 2 of the little red ribbons onto the back. Then I strung some bells onto a pipe cleaner and hot glued the pipe cleaner along the neck of the sweater so it would give it a little bit more shape and jingle when she walked. But make sure that you do the pipe cleaner part loose enough to fit over your dog's head, and don't do it all the way around the neck of the sweater, just about halfway or so that it doesn't irritate them. Bella looked so adorable in this sweater, and I love that we get to match with our ugly Christmas sweaters. My life is now complete. Seriously, this was kind of like the best video ever to make, so thank you for indulging me and watching this ridiculous, hilarious sweater video. I cannot wait to wear these 24/7, and I hope some of you guys try it out too. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you liked this video and also liked my sweaters as much as I do. If you're gonna try out any of these on your own, make sure to tag me in it on Twitter and Instagram. I would love to see all of your crazy holiday creations. Making your own ugly Christmas sweaters is honestly so much fun. I definitely recommend you try it. Even if you don't follow any of my designs, just go get a bunch of stuff from Dollar Tree, hot glue it on a sweater, and call it a day. It's so much fun. And if you wanna see more holiday videos, you can click that card right up there or the link in the description to go to my holiday playlist. I have a ton of videos on it and so many more coming up. All right, well, I will see you guys next time. I hope your holidays are off to a good start. You know that mine are, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye! Today's video is gonna help you get into the holiday spirit of giving. I'm teaming up with my friend Ashley Dawn to give you 100 Christmas gift ideas for this year. On my channel, I'm gonna be giving you guys 50 ideas for your dad, your brother, your sister, your friends, and then just some like funny gag gifts that you can give to people who like get your sense of humor.